What's going on, everybody? But I feel like for the last few months, this game has just been dominated by cycle decks constantly. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like cycle is way too broken at the moment. So I'm just going to showcase how broken this is. Oh, my finger literally just slipped. But, and why I think cycle overall needs a nerf, because it's just there's too many decks that work with the same cards. And I'm not even like, I'm not a beatdown player and I'm not a cycle player, so I don't have any bias here, right? But I just feel like the skeletons, log, ice spirit, like all the cheap 1 elixir cards, having more than one in the same deck just makes the game super frustrating, especially with all these new, like with the new evolved firecracker, the new evolved RG. These people are just cycling their skeletons, log, ice spirit, fire spirit, ghost, like 3 elixir cards, no higher, and then playing a 1 6 elixir card, and that is just like literally the entire deck with the spell. It's just, there's too many decks that are composed of the same core cycle cards, and I just hope that eventually they do something. Also, the 3-card cycle definitely doesn't help with that with the champions. Oh, this could be a little bit bad. I need to go for the Ice Spirit up high, then go for the Knights. He's playing Lava Clone. Who in their right mind plays Lava Clone in 2023? But anyway, I think we should be able to defend if I just go for these archers. I'm playing this quick cycle Mortar deck just to showcase how much easier it is to win with a like evolution mortar cycle deck than it is to win with like a normal rocket cycle, ice bow, whatever you want to call it, type deck. But Lava Clone, yeah, definitely haven't faced this in a couple months. Anyway, I'll stop complaining and actually try and win the game now. He's got the Evolution Barbarians, which are also, I've been seeing those quite a lot recently in like graveyard decks. I don't know what it is, but I feel like they are very hard to kill and underrated. And I've been seeing less RG overall. I think the meta is kind of shifting into more of just like the Hog Firecracker deck, and then decks with Evolution Barbarians instead of the RG, just because the RG gets countered pretty hard by the Barbarians, I want to say. I'm gonna have to go for the Rocket here on top of all this, go for the Ice Spirit. I'm probably gonna lose my tower, but it shouldn't be that big of a problem. I think I can actually save it if I go for a 0 elixir tornado here. Also, we're 100 subs at the time of making this. I'm at like 100 subs away from 20k, so I'll probably upload one more video, I hope, or hopefully only one more video before we hit 20k tomorrow. And then the 20k special is going to be a pretty, I think I have a pretty good idea for it. I'm not going to spoil what it is now, but definitely going to be one that you want to watch. So going to go for the Knight just to tank. Wait, I can actually just win the game. I thought he'd be able to take this tower pretty easily, but I can just defend. He goes for the clone, but there's not enough time. I'm just going to hit him with the good game. And wow, Lava Clone player in 2023. I mean, I guess you got to respect it, right? It's just definitely not meta anymore. Found the next match here against this guy. Just going to cycle the Ice Spirit at the river. And, okay, yep, good luck playing Hog against my Tornado and Mortar. Like, yeah, you're never getting that to tower. I think I also was looking at the changes, the balance changes, and I was like, okay, they're nerfing the Firecracker's health by 7%, right? That isn't going to be enough to make the evolution one die to arrows, so I don't even know what the point of an HP nerf is really. I think they need to do more of a rework on like how far it shoots and like the splash radius it does, but I know they are changing it from like 2.5 tiles to 2 or something like that, but I still feel like it's going to be a little bit too overpowered, especially the evoluted, that's not what I wanted to say, the evolution version. Okay, wait, am I dead here? I just used my Knight. Gotta go for the archers. Hopefully he doesn't have like arrows or something. We'll go Skellies on top of the Mega Knight, the Knight behind, he has arrows. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll go for the Tornado on the Hog. Knight should clean up most of this. Never mind, I might be dead here. Ice Spirit, please jump. Okay, this is bad. We do have King Tower at least to help out with these goblins, so I shouldn't take that much damage, but we are going to take a substantial amount. Definitely not the cleanest defense of my life right there. But yeah, I don't know. I hope they do more balance changes before the end. I already talked about that, but like before they announce the final ones. Definitely want to see cards get buffed. Like, I feel like the normal Giant is pretty bad. Maybe it should get a little bit of a buff. I don't know. Maybe, like, a Giant obviously counters Expo, but I just feel like it's very weak and barely used unless it's, like, Giant Graveyard or something. Like, it's never really just the singular win condition anymore, like it used to be back in the day. Anyway, gonna go for the Mortar at the river. There's the Ewiz. Ewiz is actually really annoying against this deck because I don't have a great response to it. We'll go for Night Skellies on top of the Hog, and then I can just go ahead and log right here. He's gonna Mega Knight in front. Okay, we'll go for the Evolution Mortar in the back. Or not in the back, in the middle, you know what I mean. He does have Fireball. Okay, that's not great for me. Mega Knight's gonna jump on top of the one Goblin. Let's go. We can just cycle back. Oh, he wasted his arrows. Wait, this might be my chance to go in here. I'm gonna go for the Mortar at the river. He doesn't have Mega Knight back in cycle yet, right? I don't think so. So that's gonna lock on the Ewiz. He might have Mega Knight now. No, he's gonna go Mini P.E.K.K.A. Mortar's gonna shoot that Ewiz. And then I can go Skellies on top of this. There's the Firecracker. Okay. I'll just go ahead and reset in the back. Go for Archers. He's probably going to arrow. I'll go for the log on top of that. Wow, that is so much elixir spend. I'm going to have to just tank a hog hit here and go in with the offensive mortar. Go for the Knight Skellies. We predict the Ewiz. I know he's pretty low on elixir right now. Wow, he did so much damage to my tower. I just realized how low it is. But I think we can try and outcycle him here. If I go for the second mortar, he's really low on elixir right now. Hopefully we can get a connection on tower. Nope, he's going to go for the goblin somehow. Okay, there's the Firecracker. I need the Firecracker to go ahead and die. I'm actually going to tornado it in right away. We catch the Ewiz as well. That's pretty good. I can just cycle back to another Mortar. Evolution Mortar locks on tower. I can go for the second Mortar. He's going to Mini P.E.K.K.A. Ice Spirit should freeze that so the more normal Mortar shoots on the tower. Okay, we're getting some good damage. He's down to 1,000. All of a sudden, we've caught up. I'm going to actually tornado everything together and go for the Knight to tank. Skellies to make sure he can't go for the Ewiz on top, and then I can just go for the second Mortar, keep the pressure on. He does not have enough for Mega Knight. He lost the game, I think. Mortar is going to connect to tower, even if he goes for the arrows, which he does. That was pretty bad on Archers. It's still going to be GG's. All I need to do is go for the rocket. He's going to fireball my tower, and as long as I don't let a Firecracker, yep, I knew he was going to do it, connect to my tower, then we're going to win the game. So go for the rocket to finish it off. And really, really nice comeback right there. We were down like 2,000 damage, but just kind of spamming mortars at the river works, especially when you get to the evolution one and it's just shooting goblins at his tower. Like, what the heck? Honestly, I feel like it's just too easy to push up with a deck like this. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me personally. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, but I just don't enjoy playing decks that require, like, very little effort to like go in on offense. Like, you don't really have to do anything. You can just kind of slap mortars down at the river the entire time, no matter if you're up or down elixir. I'm actually just gonna go for the rocket here, then Ice Spirit Skellies disbanded, and I think I should get a connection on tower. That's a pretty decent play, I want to say. Mortar's gonna shoot tower at least twice here, so good start to the game. But yeah, like I was saying, I feel like it's just too easy to play certain decks. Okay, we can go for the log here. Barbs are going to hit my tower, unfortunately, but I don't really have anything. That was a pretty good battle ram by him. Had no idea he had arrows, obviously, but arrows are very, very prevalent in the meta because they just have to be since the Firecracker is so overpowered. Also, I was seeing some people say, like, nerf Hog Rider and stuff, and I don't think Hog needs a nerf. I think that it's just boosted really hard right now because the Firecracker meta, obviously. I'm going to go ahead and just NATO this Ghost to King Tower. Oh, my finger slipped. Nice. So he does get the one shot on tower. I know you can, don't flame me in the comments. I know you can NATO it without any damage. I'm just bad, okay? We'll go for the Skellies in the middle. And let's see, Knight should come back to kill that bandit. We can go for the Mortar on offense, Ice Spirit at the river. Then I can just go ahead and Archers up high to snipe this Magic Archer really quickly. Get it off the board. He does arrows, but we do get the connection, so I'll take that. Need to be careful of his Battle Ram on the right side once again. But this time I should be ready for it and have like a log and stuff. I'm honestly just going to Knight right away on top of this Queen. But yeah, college starting up in about 2 weeks for me, so it's definitely coming to the end of my summer. Felt like it went by really, really fast, but it's been a fun one, recording videos like basically every day. It's been become kind of like a routine for me and also like a really fun hobby. So I'm just going to go for the Knight on top of the Ghost. Go for the Magic Archer, prediction of the Magic Archer, which we do actually catch up high. And then I can go for a second Mortar here in the middle, go for Skellies to tank for this Archer Queen. Good reaction speed there. The normal Mortar is going to shoot the Archer Queen, so he's going to have to pop the ability here in a second, and then we're going to connect the tower. Not a great ability by him. Archers are going to kill that Queen as well, and then I can honestly just continue to play Mortars at the river. I feel like this deck just has such a perfect synergy, like altogether, that you just continuously are pressuring them. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly. I'll go for the log on top of the Battle Ram. And then he is going to clean up the mortar eventually with this magic archer. I can just cycle back to another one though. It's already the evolution one as well. Man, I feel a little bit bad for this guy. I'm actually going to play it on defense here since he does go for the split barbarians. I didn't even realize he had barbs until like right now. He does arrows. I'll just go ahead and start cycling him down. I know I could win with 2 rockets, but I'm not really too confident on defending just yet. I'm actually just going to go for an offensive mortar again since I already have one on defense. And he is going to get the battle ram down. I'll just rocket this. Maybe a bad play. Not the greatest rocket, but we are going to take out the archer queen at least. So I say it got decent value. Let's see. The evolved barbarians. I made the mistake of letting them get to my tower earlier, and they literally did like 2,000 damage before I had even had any time to react like to them on my tower. It was ridiculous. I'm going to go for the knight on top of the ghost. Continue to pressure the river. Oh, okay. That was a good play. Wasn't really trying to predict that, but I'll take it. I'm going to just go for the rocket cycle now at this point. Go for Skellies on top of the battle ram. There's nothing he can really do as long as I, just don't lose my entire tower. Go for the log. I thought we were going to connect with the mortar maybe, but he ends up defending with barbs. I can just cycle the ice spirit, and just like that, we're back to the rocket. Pretty simple win. Bridge spam decks just stand no chance against all these cycle decks that have buildings. Just so strong in the meta, especially this deck with the tornado and a building. The defense is just kind of nasty. I did want to talk about one more thing in this video. Kind of forgot about it till the end, so I guess if you're watching till the end, then you actually get to hear this. But I am doing like coaching and stuff. I don't really advertise it ever because I just kind of let people ask about it. I don't really like advertise it, but yeah, I'm doing coaching. If you are interested in like wanting to get one-on-one coaching, actually learn ISPO or learn any deck, it doesn't even have to be ISPO, just get better at the game overall, and you're wanting like tips and stuff, then yeah, just DM me on Twitter. My Twitter is hunter_clash_. I put it in the description sometimes in the videos. I'm sure you can find it in there, but yeah, if you're interested in that, that's where you can find it. So I'm just going to go for another mortar. I feel like all I've been doing this entire video is just placing a mortar at the river. He's actually got mortar as well, but kind of an old school version with the cannon card and the minion horde. The minion horde is definitely one of the worst cards in the game. It's so easy to counter. Almost every single deck has a perfect response for it. Okay, good cannon card by him. Kind of an overcommit though a little bit because he does spend 5 elixir. All I have to do to counter it, oh, never mind. I was going to say is just go for Skellies, Ice Spirit, but he does play the Minion Horde. I can still get away with just going Skellies. That's kind of ridiculous. We just got a +5 trade from that little interaction right there. Let's see if we can capitalize on it. I do have the Evolution Mortar in hand as well already, and we're only a minute and a half into the game. Yeah, that's nuts. I don't actually know what the cycle of this deck is. I think it's 2.9 or 3.0 elixir. I'm actually just going to go for the, we'll go for the mortar at the bridge, play it to the side so my knight can kind of protect, and then he does go for the mortar, but I do have the goblin this time to help DPS down a little bit more. Archers at the river, and then we can just log the spears right away, and we should get a connection here. Don't think he has enough elixir for that. Oh, perfect Ice Spirit as well, because we're going to be able to NATO off that goblin gang, and just like that, we're going to get like 3 more shots from the mortar, kind of just absolutely dominating this mirror matchup so far. There's the 3rd shot. It shoots so fast. It's kind of ridiculous. I do think the mortar actually needs a nerf as well, and has needed a nerf for a while. I don't know why, but all the evolution cards that they made, actually, I feel like all could have maybe used the nerf before they even got the evolution. So it's kind of stupid that they picked cards that were already pretty overpowered, in my opinion. Like Royal Giant already needed a nerf. Same with the mortar. Firecracker, I guess not really. It's kind of just there. It did still get used a decent bit though, so I don't really know why it got I mean, I don't know. I don't know what their point of evolutions were, like how they picked which ones got it and which ones didn't. But yeah, they didn't do a great job of picking the cards that don't get used enough, which is what they should have done to make them, more popular. Obviously, make it a more interesting meta. He's gonna go ahead and fireball the King Tower and just give up. Can't really blame him. This deck's just way too strong. I mean, what's he even supposed to do at this point? I can just play defensive mortars all game and never break through on offense for him. But yeah, anyways. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see y'all in the next one, and make sure you sub for 20K. Let's go!